The Move with Lunga Singama on Heart FM.
Lunga Singama all over your radio till 3 o'clock this afternoon. Seem to have an audience. Seem to have an audience once again. You know? Which means we got something big brewing. Jabulani Hadebe, professionally known as Sjava, has cemented himself as one of South Africa's most influential artists, blending Afrofusion, Maskandi, hip-hop and contemporary R&B to create a distinct and deeply personal sound. His music resonates with audiences through authentic storytelling, rich with Zulu heritage and soul-stirring melodies. From winning a BET Award for Best New International Act in 2018 to dominating local charts as well with his platinum-selling albums, Sjava's career has been nothing short of remarkable. His music was featured on the Grammy-nominated Black Panther soundtrack, and he has continued to push creative boundaries through projects like Inkanyezi. His collaboration with Big Zulu, we know that was absolutely huge. But what I love is his solo albums, from Isinamuva to the one that he put out sometime in 2021, which I absolutely love as well. Now in 2025, Sjava is having another landmark year. He kicked off the year with a nomination for Best Artist at the Trace Awards. He released a new live EP called Inkanyezi, showcasing his exceptional live performance skills. He announced his 2018 tour, a nostalgic journey revisiting his iconic album Umqele, which he is wearing in the studio today. He secured a major endorsement deal with Omega as well. He's making shoes. He is a fashion icon. He's in the studio with us today. As he embarks on his national tour, we sit down with Sjava to reflect on his journey, live performances, and what fans can expect from the 2018 tour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the amazing, the great Sjava.
Period.
Let's go.
Oh, amazing.
Sjava, how are you, my brother?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're here. You must hear.
Yes. It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah.
That was crazy. That introduction was wild. So thank you for that.
I have to prepare when the goat comes in.
I'm well prepared for
I have to prepare when the goat comes in.
Yeah.
My brother, I'll speak from personal experience first of all. You know.
Yeah.
Your music is healing, man. You know, your music is healing. Like, I grew up in the Eastern Cape, Kutsolo, in the Eastern Cape. You know, every time I go back to the Eastern Cape, the only music that I listen to is your music, you know. There's a song off the latest album which came out, which was 2 years ago. It's called Ubuhle Bendalo.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm out with my young cousins and nephews, and we're just running around in the rural areas, Ubuhle Bendalo always just comes to my mind, because it's such a perfect song to describe, like, that dichotomy between being in the city and also at the same time being from the rural areas.
Yes.
Like, where do your music, because like your music is healing, brother. Like, where does this music come from? Like, where does this music come from?
I wouldn't know where it comes from, but I think it comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
But most of the time the influence comes from life itself.
Yeah.
Things that we go through, things that we see. For example, that song that you're talking about, Ubuhle Bendalo, when I wrote that song, I was in Escort.
Yeah.
There's a place called Antbear. It's like a Airbnb.
Yeah.
But it's in there because I wanted to go to a place that has nothing.
Yeah.
No network.
Just
nothing.
nature.
Yeah, just nature. So as I wrote the song, I was actually walking around there, just checking out the rivers and everything. But again, coming from Bergville is next to Escort.
Yeah.
It's not far. They're not far from each other. So we have Intaba, Magoma, Danyane, Drankensberg, Tugela, Ngongosi. We have big rivers, small ones, mountains, hills. So that song was inspired by that, and just being at home most of the time, it's different because I'm based in Joburg. Julisa Malveni, that's where you grew up. So when you're in the city, it gets too crowded. The life is too fast. It's stressful because it's a working place, it's a business place. But then when you're home, so it's a song that tells people to sometimes go home whenever they feel like the city life is too much, because that's the only place where you'll recharge and get to think better, get to stress less.
Stress less.
And all those things. I can't explain it proper.
No, I can. I know you explained it. You explained it perfectly, my brother. You explained it perfectly. Now, a song that I need to play, which I think is the greatest song, because I think you're the greatest writer in South Africa of music. A song that I have to play before we continue with our conversation is this one.
Oh yes.
That's absolute beautiful song. This is my favorite song that you've ever done.
Serious?
Yeah, it's my favorite song that you've ever penned down.
I remember.
Is just okay, explain to the people, because it says mabefuna umcebo ngifuna inhlakanipho. What does that mean?
So basically, it's a song that talks about decision makers sometimes, that they make decisions that get us into trouble sometimes. So basically, it comes from an EP called Umsebenzi. So that EP was inspired by lockdown, everything that was happening during lockdown. All the songs in it were songs that were inspired by lockdown. So there was a song about long distance relationships. Remember how you couldn't travel
for sure,
and go see our loved ones. So there were songs like Maduze, there were songs like Iksasa, where you don't know what's gonna happen. Iksasa Laziwa, where you don't know what's gonna happen, if we're gonna lose our jobs, if this and that is gonna happen. There was a song about that. And then this was a song about just like how the whole world is run sometimes, that people at the top, sometimes they make decisions, but then things go bad and people. So it was more of like a song that talks about, rather than praying for the wealth, and then after getting the wealth, I don't have the intelligence to do the right things with the wealth type of so it's a song about that.
Sjava is in the building. Here's a brand new EP, a live EP. It's called Inkanyezi, which is out right now. Inkanyezi, what does that mean, first of all? And why did you name that EP Inkanyezi?
Inkanyezi is a star. But why I named it Inkanyezi, a star? You know, stars only come out when it's dark. And shine and bring, like,
they bring light.
Yes. So that's why. So that's how I saw myself at the time. So then I decided to call it Inkanyezi. So there's Inkanyezi for superstar, which is a star. And there's Inkanyezi.
I mean, are you superstar? It double 100.
So it's
it Uche Boo after all.
I did have a Uche Boo. So it's a song. It's a title that means all of that. But it's the stars coming out in the dark and shining light and being known and being famous.
So of the Inkanyezi EP, how many songs do we have there?
On Inkanyezi we have I think 5 songs. We have Guye. We have Majibuseng.
Majibuseng, is that inspired by Trompis?
Yes, most definitely. There's a song called Majibuseng by Trompis, the legendary Trompis. And then,
the young ones don't know. They don't even know what Trompis is.
They wouldn't know. They know about sexy red.
They know about sexy red. Nelly knows.
Sexy red.
Ain't got me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was inspired by Trompisi, and there's a song called Sleepover.
Yeah. I love that song. Sleepover.
Oh, you like Sleepover?
Yeah, I love that song, Sleepover.
And then there's Indo Tenjani.
Yeah.
And then there's Uyena.
Yeah, Uyena.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those are the songs that are on the live EP.
Uyena is the gospel one, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't recall. I know that you're a spiritual person.
Yes.
I don't recall you ever doing like a gospel song. Why did you decide that you were going to do like a gospel song?
For me, it was not even looking at it like a gospel song, because we always do the gospel. It's just that sometimes it's in a different form of beats, or it's in a different form of lyricism, or different form of vibe. But for me, the gospel is the gospel. But then that one is like the typical gospel song. I think that's what makes, because even it is a gospel song.
It's a gospel song. Yeah.
You know, so but that one was more inspired by Itende. So there's something called Itende, a certain gospel called Itende.
Yeah.
So it was inspired by that. So I think that's why it gives you like the full gospel feel. Yeah. But when we're doing the songs, it was not really, the focus was not really on the gospel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Inkanyezi EP was recorded in Pretoria, right?
Yes, State Theatre.
In the State Theatre.
Yeah.
So when you're recording a live EP, a live album, what are you trying to communicate to the audience? Are you trying to say this is how it is when you come to my shows? That's
also one of the reasons, just to share the experience, because a lot of people never get to make it to these shows because it's small venues most of the time.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's people that want to attend but want to find that there's no tickets available. So it was more to share what happens in those arenas, and again just to challenge myself and trying to do things in a different way, because when you're recording that thing, there's no take two.
Yeah.
It's if you mess it up, the whole project is messed up. So just to challenge myself even and see how far can I take it. Can I be able to focus and do 5 songs live without mistakes or without running out of breath and all those things? But it takes years to you don't just wake up
to get to that
it.
level. Yeah,
it takes years to prepare yourself and train yourself. But then it came out because we even announced the project before we even recorded it.
Yeah,
so you understand, one mistake, then the whole project it's gonna be gonna be a mess. But it was more like just to push myself, challenge myself, see how far can I take it, and really share the experience. Yeah.
Okay, let's play a song off the Inkanyezi EP. As Sjava is in the building. This one is called Kuye on Heart FM. Oh man. This is the radio edit, né?
Yeah.
This is the radio edit. It's 4 minutes long. Okay. I know there's a 7-minute version. I was listening to it this morning. This one is called Guye. It's off the Inkanyezi EP. Sjava is in the building, by the way. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Guye. Yes, talk about that song. What's that song about? What inspires it?
It's a song that talks about someone that's bad for you. Mm-hmm. You know they're bad for you, but you like them.
Yeah.
And you want to go back, but you know that going back is not good for you.
You're going back to that toxicity.
Yeah, so now it's like you talking to yourself.
I love toxic, baga sexy red.
Yeah. Or Samahawk. So it's like, it's more like... It's more like talking to
Scissor.
Yeah,
that one.
Yes. So it's more like begging your heart, and then saying, let's not go back there.
Yeah.
You know, my heart 10 silver like I lost in the finals.
Yeah.
I lost little zinger. Increase your ex, I'm shala cooler box.
Yeah.
Kulunkuluk, Lord, please don't take me back there. And even the cries at night that I cry, may she not hear them. You know, it's like when you're praying to just not to go back to that person, but the love is overpowering you. Sometimes you maybe let's say you block the person at night, you wanna unblock the person and call them, but actually let me not do it. So it's just like
I think
praying for strength.
Everybody's been through this, huh?
Yeah, so it's a song praying not to go back there, even though the love is taking over, or your heart is saying let's go back, because you know there's nothing good there. You know, so it's a song about that. It's called Guye.
Inkanyezi EP is out right now on all the DSPs, ne?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on all the DSPs, you can go to listen to Inkanyezi EP, featuring, of course, all these great songs. Sjava singing live. That's what you get when you go to a Sjava show. He's giving you a taste of what you get when you go to a Sjava show. Now, you are about to embark on a tour as well. The 2018 tour. 2018, I think you put out the album Umqhele.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Umqhele, you have it on your head right now. A lot of people who are from Cape Town, perhaps, they might not know the significance of Umqhele. First of all, let's talk about
Umqhele. It's a crown. You understand? So it's a crown more than anything. And we see ourselves as kings. You understand? We see ourselves as Amakawe. So I think that's one of the reasons why personally, I believe
you always wear it.
I should wear it and own one. I don't wear it all the time, but most of the time I wear Umqhele. Some we end up just styling them. Like for example, someone Dave, but it's someone's design. But the Dave doesn't have a certain significant meaning. It got to a point whereby umuntu sebeyazi designela abantu imqhele nje yabo emihle. You understand? But ukusuka kwawo, it's completely different from what it is today. But more than anything is us embracing culture yethu. You understand? And sometimes, for example, I don't think umqhele dressed like this. When
you have to have the whole garb.
But as this cut is hamba and pop culture, where now we have certain elements we're seeing to in our daily swag. You understand? So part of the fashion, but the whole point is to make into yethu ibe stylish even for young people. Now you have more young people banemqhele, young people getting involved ekwazini ngamasiko wabo through this music that we're making. So that has always been the point. But umqhele nje, I think nje moyijonga into nje okumele ube nayo nje. Cause nasesontweni unelokhuza yakhona, even namalanga ungaqokwa ngawo. Mina banongibuka namakhehla mfana ugqoka umqhele namhlanje nje, but I think sebamkele nabo uthi awulo umqhele ufana noma engawo nini. So
no, for sure. Sjava is in the building. So the 2018 tour, you're celebrating a pivotal year there. Let's talk about the tour. Where are we going to go with the tour? What are the dates? What are the places that you're going to visit?
We have a malokhuza lapho.
Somebody gives Sjava
because the name So we're starting like Cape Town actually.
You're starting in Cape Town?
Yes, we're starting in Cape Town. So nje uphela kwale nyanga siyakuyo March. So besikhona Cape Town Green Point. Legama langixaka ngama nenkabi yami lokho ingisiza ngalo legama. Salesians.
Okay, so you're going to be at the Salesians, which is just down the road, just behind us here. Okay.
So I'm going to be at the Salesians, so please make sure ukuthi niyafika lapha.
This is the same guy who was saying, hi, focus on the tour. He comes here, he didn't even give you the tour date.
Yes.
Hey, these people,
So 30 March, so besikhona le Cape Town. Please go get your tickets.
30th of March.
And people have been crying, but no, please come to Cape Town. Please come to Cape Town. So I couldn't afford to come to Cape Town at the time. So I saved up money, and here am I singing the Letela show. And so that means if you guys don't come to this show, and then me nozongena enkingeni because ngizoluza. But then the reason why ngilethe show ingoba kudala nicela, and I decided to ngilethe manje wamandla senginawo. So nge-30 March so besikhona ke, please pull through Salesians Green Point so besikhona, and then eThekwini nge-12 nange-11 April ePlayhouse Theatre so besikhona, There's a playhouse, my bad, playhouse. Say sold out to playhouse. So thank you to abantu baseThekwini. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Bese siye Pretoria ngoMay nge-23 nange-24. So bese State Theatre nge-6 June. So bese Bloemfontein. So if you are around la, uhlala la, you're from Bloem, make sure nge-6 June uzobusekhaya to catch the show. And then nge-15 nange-16 August we're going to be at the Joburg Theatre, which is in Joburg, Johannesburg. And then we're closing 20 September a playhouse, a Plates or Hot Dome. Yeah, it's in Malahleni, which is in Mpumalanga.
In Mpumalanga.
Yeah, so please go get your tickets. They're out and they're available.
Okay, so 29th of March at the Salesians. The tickets are out right now. People can go and get those tickets.
30 March, yes.
30 March. 30 March.
Yeah.
People can go and get those tickets at the Salesians. That's where Sjava is going to be performing. Performing songs, of course, from that very significant year, 2018,
yes.
When the Umkhelo album came out. I think you had the Umpago EP,
yes.
which came out
yes.
that same year. So there's a lot of songs. Because I would imagine that when you go to perform, because you started from Isinamuva to Isibuko to Inkanyezi now, there's a lot of songs that you have made over the years.
Yeah.
So I'm sure your fans, when you go to these shows, they want, Sjava perform something from Isinamuva, Sjava perform something from Isibuko. But you can't do all of that. So this is why you are focusing on 2018.
Yes, most definitely. Because sabona ukuthi ingoma ziningi. And uthothi at the end of the day maso performile kunabantu abacomplaina ukuthi ayiculanga le. So why we chose to do per album, so that we're able to sing all the songs that are on the album. So if we're saying we're doing Umkhele, that means on the day all the songs on Umkhele will be performed on the day. So when you buy this ticket, you know which songs you're looking forward to. So that's why ungekwazi ukufika lapho ucele le ngoma. You know, because all the albums, that's why we did this Bugo, we did the 2016, so all the albums is Owenza and all the songs will be done.
All right, good stuff. Sjava, we can't hold you long because you have to go and you have things to do. But I'm going to play, let me see, what am I going to play here? I'm going to go back to Isinamuva. You know, because you started like very late in the music business, I think, and
that's why it's called Isinamuva.
Isinamuva, you started very late in the music business, and sometimes when you look back at starting very late in the music business, do you ever think to yourself, this thing was never going to happen?
Yeah, but for me, starting late, I think was a blessing in disguise, because I got to be able to go through certain things or handle them better. I've been through a lot of situations because of the music. So I think maybe if I was young, I was gonna quit making music. But because I was older, I was able to carry on. So I think it was a blessing in disguise for me to start later.
So sometimes, guys, listen. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You know, if it's not working out when you were much younger, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, as Sjava says.
Definitely, because even the music that I make, I don't think it was going to be the same. Because you need to have certain experiences, you need to go through certain things for you to be able to make that type of music. It's not something you can just make. You know, so I think all of that also played a huge role in terms of how the music sounds and the depth in it. I think it comes with age as well.
Comes with age
and experiences. So but obviously people told me I won't make it. That I knew. People told me all the time. But
did that put like a battery on your back?
No, actually it motivated me. To show them, no, actually, I will do this thing. And for me, making music was never about. My focus was never on making it, but my focus was on just improving my art. You know, till today, that's what my focus is. I never focus on positions and achievements, but just creating something nice and inspiring, and that's always my focus. It's never, and then when it comes out, it does the things, and then all of that becomes like a bonus for me, but the aim is never that.
Okay.
So I think that's what helps me most of the time, because I'm never shaken by what's happening or who's doing what.
You're a man of your convictions.
So I always just focus on the art and just trying to do better.
All right, Sjava in the building. Sjava in the building. J Boo, will we ever get this?
You want a bambine show with the Princess Diana? Princess Diana. Examina fellow dot. Manje kushumshini waseJalimani passenger simphethe udadwabo bhodoshi. Anever slide yemba yeshelele sendi pentshisi yimuji. Phakathi kwamabili unginikela amakhosi tiki ye umo. Ngithitha mina, ingwe mina, kodwa libacathi ngithitha mina. Lama radio charts imathuphez kwami. Lo muntu futhi yisitha mina manje simo sica. Phela amaplan, ngoba uyislimo uzothatha ama-chance. Manje sengihambe kakhulu ngadlula le roadblock akekho ozongivimba mina. I'm not a killer. And I'll never try. For you I will, yeah, Monica. Yadelela no homo ngimfuna la. The boy is mine, yeah, Monica. The boy is mine, yenza umhlabula. Ngoba ngayithatha inkomo no Paula. Manje mzukulu wakho gogo khalila. Ngoba vujo bajethi kodipada. Hey, phethe isilwane games iphendula too much. Hey, 28 Feb. It's too much. Hey. Tabafana baguphi siqanda lenjelo. Hey, 28 Feb.
It's too much. 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 It's too much.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
I got you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother, for coming through. Thank you very much for coming through.